Chris Eubank Jr. accepts £1 million bet with Eddie Hearn for grudge match with Conor Benn before his rival hits back. As war of words ramps up, Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn will finally fight each other next month. Eubank Jr. has claimed he is willing to put £1 million on the fight with Eddie Hearn. Benn responded by claiming Eubank Jr. is struggling with money problems. Chris Eubank Jr. has told Conor Benn's promoter Eddie Hearn to put your money where your mouth is after accepting a huge bet ahead of next month's grudge match. Eubank Jr. and Benn are set to fight each other in front of 70,000 fans at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on April 26th. With family pride and bragging rights on the line, a war of words has erupted between the pair over the past 2.5 years after their October 2022 fight was cancelled when Benn failed 2 drugs tests. But they will now finally settle their differences, and following a press conference last month, Hearn told Eubank Jr.'s promoter Ben Shalom that he was happy to put £1 million on Benn to win the fight. Eubank Jr. reposted the clip on X on Monday and insisted he would be willing to put a wager on with Hearn himself. He wrote on X, "I accept your £1 million bet on my fight against Conor Benn on April 26th. Put your money where your mouth is at Eddie Hearn." It did not take Benn long to hit back at his rival. Within minutes, he replied to Eubank Jr. by claiming he is struggling with money problems from playing poker with football superstar Neymar. "You need to pay your 7-figure debts to at Neymar Jr. site before you worry about any others bet you melt," Benn responded. The animosity between Eubank Jr. and Benn has been growing ever since their fight was announced in January. Eubank Jr. smashed an egg into Benn's face at their launch press conference last month, a reference to the bizarre excuse that Benn's failed tests could have been due to eating too many of them. The 35-year-old was subsequently hit with a £100,000 fine for his actions, but claimed it was worth every penny. Eubank Jr. and Benn then came face to face once more for an interview with Piers Morgan that was aired last Friday. During the interview, Eubank Jr. accused Benn of destroying his father's legacy by failing drugs test, and questioned whether Benn's dad Nigel cheated in his own career. Eubank Jr. also vowed to retire if he lost to Benn, and refused to shake his opponent's hand before making an abrupt exit at the end of the interview.